Hi everybody, I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I call myself a soul therapist and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world live their most magical life. So I'm excited to share with all of you today my energy and tarot reading. I do this every week. And we are going to be diving into what the universal energy is right now. What do we need to know about this universal energy so that we, and this is an energy that impacts each and every one of us, what do we need to know about it and how can we best navigate it so we can have our most successful week? So I'm excited to share all of this with you guys. Make sure if you are watching, whether it's live or on the replay, make sure you say hi because I always like to hear from you guys. So, we are going to be diving into these angel cards, but first I just want to have a little chat about the energy that we have going on. Hi Jen, thanks for watching. So we're very much in a place where we've been doing a lot of work on releasing old destructive patterns, okay? So we are working on letting things go, making some changes for ourselves, changes for the better. So if you're finding yourself getting annoyed with yourself, if you find yourself really just kind of getting tired of your own shit, you know? Like sometimes we just get to a place where you're like, you know what? I just don't want to do this anymore. I just cannot continue to make these decisions for myself. I cannot continue to repeat this pattern anymore. And we just get really tired of it. And through that being tired of it and being annoyed or whatever those emotions are around that, we are able to find the strength and the power to be able to release it. So there very much still is this energy, right? And Sheila says she's getting tired of everybody's shit. Yeah, we might also be tired of other people's shit, right? Or that might trigger us to make some changes within ourselves. Maybe our destructive patterns are around relationships that we have with people in our lives, or just our relationship patterns as a whole, and how do we need to change those, how do we need to shift those so that we are living our best life, so that we are living our happiest life, so that we are doing the things that we are supposed to be doing on our best life path. And this really comes down to us getting really clear on our priorities. How do you want to spend your time? Who do you want to put your energy into? What is it that you really want to do here? Because, we can make excuses for ourselves all day. We can, decide, I want to make this change. I want to do this thing, and very, very easily slip back into excuses and old patterns and old habits. But it's really, really important right now for us to work on letting that stuff go, to not make the excuses, to really ask yourself, what's really most important to me here, and how can I live my most purposeful life? And there very much is an energy of us spending a lot of time in our head right now, and the purpose is for us to get clear on those priorities, and that may come through some discomfort, through some challenges that are being presented to you, because it helps you to gain that clarity of mind of what you really want and what's really most important to you. If you think back to those times when there have been significant events that have happened, right? You think back to those times and you think about after something really bad has happened, how people behave, the way that people support each other, the way that people help each other. And it's very much this energy of, can we get down to what's most important here in life? Can we cut all the bullshit out and can we get down to what's most important? Hi, Eric. So can we get down to that? And I think that comes through in part being of service or doing something to help other people, or asking yourself, how can I be of service? How can I help other people? What can I do? What am I here for? What's my purpose? There's very much all of these questions, because your purpose is never going to be these things that you're doing that are these destructive patterns, right? Your purpose is always going to be in some way helping or doing something of service for the collective. And by the way, whenever you do something that is to help other people, whenever you do something that is of service, you pull yourself out of your own problems, you pull yourself out of your own focus and out of that individual focus, and you focus on the collective, and you feel better, you feel more positive, you feel like you're doing something, you feel like you're living a purposeful life. And so this is very, very important energy. My mom says her grandbabies are her purpose. Yeah, they're part of my purpose too, for sure. They are special, special little kids. If you guys didn't catch my video on my YouTube channel of my adventures with them, they're just so cute and funny, and they get really excited when people view their videos, so make sure that you check it out. And by the way, make sure you check out my YouTube channel, because I'm getting ready to launch 30 videos in 30 days strictly on my YouTube channel. So you want to make sure that you go there, that you subscribe, so that you get notifications. Every single day I'm going to be releasing a video, and it is so much stuff that in the past they would have shared in classes and things like that. So it's a lot of good information. I'm really excited to get this launched and to get going with that. And so watch out for that, because that's going to be coming really, really soon. And I'm hard at work filming some of these videos and getting things set. I'm also hard at work at getting the monthly tarot scopes ready for October. So all kinds of stuff going on my YouTube channel. If you look up the same as my name here, Christy Forsyth on YouTube, you will find me. Make sure you subscribe. It'll help to support my channel, and you'll get notifications on all my videos. So let's dive into the tarot portion of this energy reading that we have going on here. So the first card that we pulled is the Nine of Air. Okay, so again, this is really supporting this idea of we are spending a lot of time in our heads, we are processing a lot of things, but if we allow ourselves to focus on the negative, if we allow ourselves to focus on expecting the worst out of things, and just really dwell on our problems and woe is me and focusing on what's not going right, you are going to create more of these problems in your life. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. We might be having a hard time sleeping with this card showing up, right? So that might also be an issue. And the point is, when you can bring yourself instead out of your own problems and focus on helping somebody else and doing and being of service, that is the key this week. That is the key a lot, all the time really, to pulling yourself out of this self-focused energy. And it doesn't mean that we can't focus on ourselves and do our work. I'm not saying that. But I think that right now what's needed here is that shift into thinking about the collective and thinking about others and thinking about being of service, because we're spending a lot of time kind of in that feeling sorry for ourselves energy right now. We want to make sure that we're pulling ourselves out of that and recognizing with gratitude the wonderful things that we do have going for us right now as well. So that shift will be really, really helpful. Air is all about shifting your thoughts and changing your thoughts so that you can see the world from a new perspective. And again, we have another air card, right? This is the illusion of being trapped, okay? You're not as stuck as you think you are. It's not as bad as you think it is. So yes, feel your feels, let yourself acknowledge how you're feeling, but then allow yourself to move forward, allow yourself to take action, allow yourself to refocus. Focus on something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel more positive. That'll help to lift your energy up and out of whatever scenario, whatever situation you are focused on, and actually allow for God to take over and handle it for you. So sometimes when we can just chill out and release it and not focus on it so much, this gives God the space to take care of it for us and to work his magic, because he's way more magical than we are. We're pretty magical, but he is way more magical. And when we can step out of the way, magic, really magical stuff can happen. And then we have the Sun card, okay? So good things are coming, good energy is coming this week. This is about happy outcomes. Things will work out better than you expected. This is about us feeling joyful, feeling happy. So just trust that that's coming, and just try to focus on how can I be of service, how can I help other people in the meantime, so that you can pull yourself up and out of this energy. This is also about having confidence in yourself, which I'm seeing this theme showing up in the cards. So allowing yourself to talk yourself through that, allowing yourself to say kind things to yourself. What are you saying to yourself that's not helpful, and how can you change that? How can you talk back to that voice and come back with something that maybe feels a little different, maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but better, more positive, more loving? How can we speak more lovingly to ourselves? And then we have the Unity card reversed. Okay, so this is about us feeling disconnected from spirit, from source, from a spiritual community. This is about surrounding yourself with your friends, with your soul family, with those people that just help you to feel connected to God, the universe, whatever that is for you, whatever you call that, but that help you to feel connected, that help you to feel good, that help you to feel like there are forces beyond us that are here to support you, that the universe has your back, right? talk to those people about what you have going on. Include those people in your life, because that's exactly what we need right now. And, seek out whatever spiritual practices you need to seek out that help balance you, that help support you, that help you to feel that connection again, because we're feeling that disconnection. And again, here we have the 10 of fire, okay? So the 10 of fire is all about us, number one, accepting help, right? So where can you accept help from others? Number two, excuse me, how can you balance out this workload that you have going on? Because as a universally, we're working pretty hard right now. We're doing our work. We are, whether it's our emotional work, whether it's our psychological work, whether it's work, we've got a heavy workload. And so how can you balance that out? How can you make sure that you are taking extra good care of yourself? I've been trying to do things like going to bed earlier. I've been doing better with taking my supplements. I've been doing way better at doing the things that balance me out, like going to the gym and doing heavy cardio and things like that. All of this stuff really matters. Drink more water. Always add in more water. That's always important. I've been drinking more water as well. But anything that just helps to bring you back into balance and help with the stress and feeling overworked right now. And last but not least, we have the Queen of Fire. Okay, so how can we connect to our confidence? How can we try to believe in ourselves a little bit more? And sometimes we believe in ourselves through taking action, and I feel really compelled to say that. Sometimes even if you're not sure, even if you don't believe that don't fully believe in yourself and you take action on something anyway, this is where we can begin to start to have more confidence and start to build confidence. So, those things that you're thinking about leaping on, those things that you're wanting to do, those those little things that scare you that maybe nobody would understand that it's a big deal to you, those little things that scare you, but they are, like they're these little bumps in the road. And when you can challenge yourself, when you can face that fear and really be in charge of that fear, and in charge of yourself and in charge of your actions and not letting fear drive your car, then you start to have that confidence, like, oh my gosh, I did it. I made it through this. I did okay. It all worked out for me. And that's really when we can have that attitude, when we can go for it anyway. Amazing things happen. And the card itself says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So underestimating yourself. Stop holding yourself back because you're afraid. Stop holding yourself back because you feel like you're an imposter. Because if your soul is telling you that this is something that you are meant to do, then you are meant to do it. So forget the fear. Look past it. Push yourself and step into your new path. We've been talking a lot about that dreamer card that keeps showing up, this new path, this new journey that we're on, and taking those leaps and pushing yourself are exactly the stepping stones that lead us down that new pathway. So I hope that all connects for you and makes sense. I would love to hear from you guys in comments below. I would love to have you join my YouTube channel. Again, that's under Christy Forsyth, because I'm going to be doing so much more over on that channel if you missed that at the beginning. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Make sure you like, comment, share, all of those things. It helps my videos to reach more people, and it helps me to connect with the people that I need to connect with. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon with another video.